Welcome, everybody, to the Bob and Katie Show.
I'm Katie.
And I'm Bob. It's been a while.
It has.
We took a couple weeks off. It's been crazy.
I was like, it wasn't like we just took a vacation. We have been busy.
Really busy.
Crazy busy.
So, while we took these couple of weeks off, I just want to say thanks to everybody because our downloads still kept happening.
Awesome.
Everybody's been great. So, I think to thank everybody, instead of rambling off on the normal Facebook blah, blah, blah that we normally do at the beginning, I say we jump right into a game. What do you think?
I have to tell you about this.
What?
First. It's not important, but...
Okay.
If I don't tell you right now, I'll forget.
I'm all ears.
But I was going to tell you about it just a little bit ago, and I was like, yeah, I'll wait. I have to tell you about this conversation that I had with myself. Not out loud. It was in my head, but nonetheless, it was a conversation with myself. I do that. That's not weird. People do that, right?
Sure. People do that all the time. Yeah, it's fine.
So I was fixing myself lunch the other day.
Just having a normal conversation, you know.
I talk to kids all day long, and sometimes to have adult conversation, it involves, talking to myself.
Okay.
Anyway, I was fixing myself lunch the other day, I was fixing a sandwich, and I get out the turkey, put it on the bread, and I go...
Maybe the turkey?
the possible turkey.
Nobody has context for that. We bought some turkey the other day, and we're pretty sure it's not turkey.
From the deli. We ordered it, and we're like, this might be ham, but we're really not sure. It's delicious, though, so whatever. Yeah, the mystery meat. I put it on there, and then I go to get the cheese. And we also got this cheese from the deli. It's, what did we get? Havarti? Is that how you say it?
Oh, I'm not going to try to pronounce it and embarrass
myself. I think that's
myself.
how you say it. I think that's the first time we've ever gotten it.
We'll go with Havarti.
Anyway.
Mystery meat Havarti sandwich. Fantastic.
Anyway, I'm trying to get the cheese apart. I'm trying to get a slice of cheese off. And this cheese is delicious. And I'm sitting there and I'm trying with all my might to get this cheese apart.
Because it's not individually wrapped.
No.
Right.
And in my head, I'm going, man, this cheese is really delicious. This sandwich is going to be really good, but too bad we can't ever get it again. And in my head, it's like, why can't we get it again? Because this darn cheese does not come apart. By the time I got the cheese apart, it looked like rats had attacked it. It was like in crumbles, and I just basically had to sprinkle it on the sandwich because it was that hard to get apart. I don't understand. I don't know if it was just sliced a little too thin. It didn't seem too thin, but this cheese, I don't know, it bonds together and you cannot get the slices apart to save your life. I don't have time in my day to deal with that kind of mess. I don't.
What, cheese? You don't have time to deal with cheese?
I don't have time to stand there and peel apart this cheese that refuses.
You're just sitting at the
God, dang it!
And you're getting so mad trying to make your sprinkled Havarti cheese mystery meat sandwich.
I was getting so mad. I'm like, I don't have time for this. I have 5 seconds to sit down and eat lunch, So I'm like, I don't have time. I do not have time to deal with this cheese.
Well, you now get to eat lunch with the babies.
Yeah.
Because they're eating food by themselves now.
Yeah, while on our hiatus, our children turned a year old, and we had a birthday party and all that good stuff, and all the changes that come along with having 1-year-olds, and we have 2 of them, and today was actually their first day not drinking out of a bottle.
It is the most wonderful day of my life. I got home. Normally, I wash all the bottles, the pump parts, and stuff like that. On occasion, you do it and surprise me, and it's great. But I came home today, and there were no dirty bottles. And my heart fluttered just a little bit.
You're welcome. That was my accomplishment for today. I feel pretty darn proud of myself. And I'm proud of the kids. They've done great. And yeah, they can feed themselves now. I'm just like, here, eat this.
That's crazy. So let's do the game.
Okay.
You ready? Okay, so we're going to do something new. We now have an Instagram account, the Bob and Katie Show at Instagram. So the game we're going to do, last time, I think we titled it, what did we title it?
I don't think it had a title.
It was something ridiculously long that you came up with. Honesty is the best policy or something like that.
Oh.
What we're going to call it now is Katie's Photo Game. And it's not really creative, but here's the catch. If you go to Instagram, you can search hashtag Katie's photo game, and I'm going to put the pictures on that I'm showing her. That way you can go check out the pictures that get Katie's honest reactions to. Did you like the game last time?
Most of it.
Some of you didn't like some of it?
It was gross.
Well, from what I hear from our listeners, they really liked it, and that's why we're bringing it back.
Oh, good Lord.
And just like we did last time, I'm going to go back after we play the game, and I will edit in what the pictures are. That way you know what they are when she sees them. So, you ready?
I guess so.
Here is the first picture. The picture is a gangrene infected foot.
Oh my God, what the heck is that? Oh, I can't stop looking at it, but it's so gross. That toe's gonna fall off. That's bad. Oh my gosh.
So what do you think it is?
Gangrene?
Yeah, you're right.
It says it on there.
If it was, it sure does on the
It says it right there.
You could have pointed that out. You could have just sounded really smart because I didn't realize the words were on it. Awesome.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's pretty disgusting.
That's bad. Like how? Oh, that's really bad.
You ready for the next one? Picture number 2. The picture is a man with a lot of tattoos and facial piercings.
Whoa. Oh my God. I bet his lip is like heavy. Like, I wonder if his lip just like. Oh.
That guy has a lot of cranium accessories. That's a shout out to Mitch Hedberg. Rest in peace.
Wow. And I mean, I have quite a few piercings in my head region, and
not like that.
Not like that. That's intense. Like, so for real, like his nostril gauges, like how easy would that be? Like if you had like a gnarly booger that like you just couldn't reach,
you could
like
get to it really easily.
You could just like pop it out and just get it. Like
you could probably fit a small vacuum attachment in there. Good observation. Next picture. Here we go. The picture is a cute little fluffy cat.
Oh my goodness, that's the cutest kitty I've ever seen. I want to have one of those.
He looks so sad.
I want to just pet it and just love it. And just, it needs a hug. Can you get me one of those?
Nope. No more cats for you.
No, what do you mean no more cats? I don't have any cats.
That last one was the devil cat.
But that kitty looks so nice.
I can't even look at this.
Oh my god.
Okay, here we go. Next picture. You ready?
No.
Here it goes. The picture is 2 chubby guys feeding each other cheeseburgers with no shirts on, cuddled up on the couch.
Oh my god, what is that? What are they doing? I don't have words. Is that man feeding that other man? What does that
I think it's double cheeseburgers.
It's McDonald's cheeseburgers. Why don't they have on shirts? Where are their shirts?
I'm more concerned about how they're cuddled up on the couch together.
Why? Oh, that is strange. Is he planning on eating all those, you think?
That's a lot of burgers, right?
It's like at least 10 more than what he has in his mouth. That is strange. I wonder about the person who took that picture. Like,
I didn't even think about there's a third person
There
involved.
was a third person in that room.
Good job.
And nobody went, dude, that's just weird. Y'all should just stop.
All right, next picture.
Don't do that anymore.
You ready? Next picture. Here we go. The picture is a tiny little dog in a tiny little teacup.
Oh, that thing is so tiny. It's in a little teacup. What is that? It's a dog, right?
I think it's a teacup poodle, isn't it?
That's a poodle? Are you
I don't
sure?
know, maybe. It's a tiny little dog inside of a
It's
teacup.
like the tiniest dog I've ever seen in my life.
It's more mystery meat, I guess.
Oh, that is just wrong. Do you think that's somebody's Valentine's Day present? That looks like a Valentine's Day mug.
Maybe.
How cute is that? That thing's so tiny. Is there more?
Oh, yeah, there's more. Here we go. You ready? Next picture. The picture is a man with a whole lot of tattoos and a whole lot of piercings in his face.
Holy crap. I don't know what to look at. There's so much.
He has even more cranium accessories.
And like on top of that, like his hair, is it a he or
It looks like it, yeah.
I don't know because like there's like makeup all over the face. Is that tattoos on the face? Or, And, like, his hair is, like, rainbow colors. Like, dude, at some point you have to stop decorating your head.
Like, he doesn't look like a human anymore. He
Like,
looks like a monster.
You can't fit any more decoration on your head.
But I hope he's
got, like, beads in his hair.
I hope he's happy.
He looks happy. He looks very happy. So, I mean, you know, more power to him. Whatever floats his boat, which is apparently head accessories.
I mean, he's got so much metal in his face. If he hits the water, he's going straight down.
There is no way that he is flying anywhere.
Okay, last picture. And this one's kind of cool.
Is there more piercings?
No. You ready?
Yes.
Here we go. The picture is a man with the words, Katie's Revenge, tattooed into his forehead.
Oh my gosh. I didn't do that. But you know what? He apparently pissed off somebody named Katie. And
He did not.
No? What?
No. Katie did not put that on his head. This is what I call a segue into my next topic. You ready?
So who put that on his head?
I'm gonna tell you. This next topic is entitled.
Whatever he did to Katie, he probably shouldn't have done, because that's...
You're right.
He's never going to forget about the rest of his life.
So this is called the seven of the worst unwanted tattoo inked as revenge. This guy got this tattoo in prison.
Oh, imagine that.
And he was in prison for murdering and molesting a 10-year-old girl named Katie.
Oh my God.
So when he got to prison...
Well, I say he deserves that and more.
He got more. And to the point where they eventually had to pull him out of Gen Pop to save him. I say they should have left him in there.
Yep.
Okay, this next one
I don't feel sorry for him.
is another... This one's not even a tattoo. This one's called Dominique. This guy apparently went on a 4-day bender, alcoholic, drugs, stuff with some woman. And when he woke up, she had taken like a box cutter and cut her name into him, along with slices all over his arms. And she was gone. Nowhere to be found. He has no idea who she was.
Well, apparently her name was Dominique.
Yeah.
Are you going to post these pictures on the...
I'll link... This is an article, not pictures. I'll link this to the Facebook page.
I was like, because we're just like sitting here talking about these pictures and nobody's going to know what we're talking about.
The next one is called The Cheating Girlfriend Who Got a Pile of Poo on Her Back. Apparently her boyfriend...
A steaming pile of poop.
Yeah, her boyfriend was a tattoo artist and he found out she was cheating on him and was supposed to be tattooing her back. And this is what she got.
Oh. And like, it's not even like a good tattoo of poop. Like, it's like bad.
He did it quick, yeah.
So he was probably scared she'd find out. Like, surely like somebody would walk in to like the tattoo shop or something and go, why is she getting poop tattooed on her back?
This guy got the word dog tattooed on his head. He slept with somebody's girlfriend and they held him down and tattooed his head.
Well, on his face.
The next couple ones we're gonna skip just because it's not even pictures, it's just like a story. But the last one, there was an Asian tattoo artist and he got sick of people coming in and asking for kanji. So like every time someone would say, hey, I want, Japanese or Chinese or whatever for hope or beautiful or something like that, he would write profanity instead. And how this lawsuit came into effect was a guy got a tattoo and he wanted to say strength. But then he was at work one day and there was apparently somebody there that could read it. And they started laughing and pointing and giggling and he found out that it actually meant I have a small penis.
Oh my gosh. That's so wrong. Oh, that's just mean. That's mean. So he's getting sued, huh? He probably, yeah.
Yeah, he's lost his
nice.
license. You can't do stuff like that.
That's not nice. Like, tattoos are forever. Like, that's not cool.
Okay, next thing I want to talk about. This message is going directly to the people in Tokyo. We absolutely love that you're listening to the show. We would like to hear from you. Don't you agree?
Yes, absolutely.
Like, I see the downloads coming out of there. Tokyo constantly stays in our top 10 cities of downloads. Please reach out to us. Let us know how you heard about it. Like, tell us anything. We want to know. We want to hear from you. We have so many different ways you can get in touch with us. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Twitter. You can find us on Instagram. You can email us, thebobandkatieshow@gmail.com. Just get up with us.
We also have the voice message number, too.
We do, and I have that number right here. Do you think the people from Tokyo are going to call us?
They might want to leave us a message.
Maybe.
Shoot.
I got it here somewhere, I promise. You can also call and leave a voicemail to the Bob and Katie Show at 910-294-0951. That's 910-294-0951, the Bob and Katie Show.
I wonder about but it's an international call, so you have to have, like, the country.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I'm not sure what
You know what?
is.
If you're in Tokyo, don't call us. I mean, unless you know how to do it, because we don't know how to do it. Just...
I think you have to have the country code, and I don't know what it is.
I don't know. Where is the fish?
Don't be giving out our zip code.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You better edit that out. People don't know where we live.
Speaking of Facebook, we do have a contest going on right now. If you go to our Facebook page, you can find the post where it says win a $15 Amazon card. We're sorry that it's not like crazy prizes, but we do fund these ourselves, so go share it. And as soon as we get to 300 likes, we'll pick a name.
Who doesn't want free Amazon money, though?
Amazon! So go and share it, and I'll tell you what, I'll tell you a secret. There hasn't been a ton of people that shared the post so far. So another sneaky thing...
You have to like our page if you haven't
That's right.
already first.
Another sneaky thing you
And
could do... Go ahead,
share.
sorry.
You have to like our Facebook page and share it.
Like our Facebook page.
Like our Facebook page.
You can share the post, and once you do, you can actually invite your friends to like the page. Because the sooner we get to 300, the less people that have shared that post, and you will be more likely to win. So go make it happen.
Oh, true that. True that, Bob. True that.
Last thing on Facebook, I put a post up asking if anybody wanted to ask a question or comment. Alex from Beardwags gave us a comment. He wants to know...
Is it about his butthole?
No. that was the other guy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're not supposed to talk about that. He didn't pay the $5.
Oh, God.
Okay, he said, what's the spookiest or creepiest experience either of you have had, be it supernatural, unexplained, or just normal? You got a story? Okay, tell us.
The creepiest thing that has ever happened to me, we were living in our old apartment, which is right next door to our current apartment.
That apartment
and
was haunted.
We had strange things happen all the time. Like, so much strange stuff happened that we said we had a ghost there, and we called him Steve. We're just like, oh, it's Steve messing around again. But one night, we had gone to bed, and we had been in bed, I don't know, we had been laying down like maybe 10, 15 minutes. I was reading a book or something. So
and we keep our door open.
Yeah, our bedroom door was
we keep our bedroom
open.
door open.
And so anyway, we're laying there in bed, and then all of a sudden I look, and the living room light turned on.
Yep.
By itself. There was nobody else there.
It was, 11, 12 o'clock at night?
Yeah, and it just turned on.
And
it turned on, like, with the ceiling fan. We had a ceiling fan in our living room.
with a pull chain.
And yeah, we turned
Click.
the light off by the chain. So, I mean, I remember, because I think I was the one that turned the light off.
Right.
I pulled the thing, the light was off. And then, like, 20 minutes later, it came on by itself. And the hair on the back of my neck stood up. I didn't want to go in there and turn it off. Like, it creeped me out. Like, I know that's nothing, like, crazy to most people. But when it happened, I was like, it's giving me chills right now thinking about it. Just, I mean, it was one of the strangest things, because there was no denying that the light came on by itself.
I think, I want to say we've told this story before, but it's very short, so if we did, and just suffer through it. One of the creepiest things that's ever happened to me, where we were watching our friends Megan and Morgan, you've heard them on the podcast before, their kids. And it's like, I don't know, maybe 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And I heard one of them upstairs, so I went up to check on them, and they were in the bathroom. I knew the door was shut, but I heard her talking. And I'm like, what in the world? And then, I heard her flush the toilet, wash her hands, and she comes out. And I said, who are you talking to? And she goes, I don't know. I was like, I went back downstairs. That children, small children, late at night, nothing creepier in the world than small children late at night. And that same night, I went up there, and the other child was standing in the doorway. just looking at me. I said, what are you doing? And she doesn't answer, but just turns around and goes back into the room. I think that was when I came downstairs and I was like, I'm not going back up there.
You were like...
They can stay up all night long.
Like,
I'm done.
You were like,
I'm over
I don't
it.
care what else I hear. I'm not going back up there. I'm so freaked out.
You have a Dear Bobby for us tonight, don't you?
I do.
Awesome. How about before we get into that, we'll do super fun time that everybody looks forward to. We have a sponsor tonight.
Yay!
All right. Sponsor, sponsor, sponsor. I'll tell you what. When I think about the sponsor, it kind of makes me sick to my stomach.
I don't think that's what our sponsors want us to be saying about them.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying it about
This sponsor makes me sick. I can't stand it.
They've already paid us the money, so what are you going to do? No, seriously. Okay, so a couple years ago, me, you, Megan, and Morgan, we all got together, right? And
I think this was more than a couple years ago. This is a long time ago.
More than a couple years, a long time ago. And I had this great, big, grand idea. I was like, I'm going to start my own business. And what I'm going to do is deliver alcohol. I was like, we'll take it to people that, if there's parties going on, people are too drunk to drive, whatever. I think it'd be very lucrative.
Because I think you came up with this idea when you used to deliver pizzas. I
delivered pizzas
a long time ago.
Because so many people, when you deliver pizzas, you would be amazed at how many people go, hey, if I gave you some money, would you go get me some beer? And that's what they gave me the idea. So that was 7, 8 years ago? It was a long time ago. Well, me being the procrastinator that I am.
Yeah, that was eight years ago or more.
I never did it. And now our sponsor does.
Well, good for them. Somebody needed to do it.
So our sponsor tonight is Bottoms Up out of Wilmington, North Carolina. Bottoms Up. We deliver beer and wine to the greater Wilmington area and Wrightsville Beach. We take orders through our website, www.bottomsupdelivery.com. There you can enter in your zip code to ensure you're within our delivery zone. They'll also be releasing Android and iOS apps by Halloween. So, if you were ever wondering, where can I get some beer from this time of night? There's an app for that.
Do you know what time?
What time they're open, you ask? I'll just go to www.bottomsupdelivery.com to find out. According to www.bottomsupdelivery.com, their hours of operation are Thursday through Saturday, 6 p.m. to 1:30 a.m., and Sunday, noon to 11 p.m.
Awesome. That's such a fantastic idea. Like,
it really is.
For multiple reasons. I guess my first thought is so that people who haven't already been drinking have to leave. Like, if they run out and want more, they don't get behind the wheel. Because I'm like adamant I cannot stand drunk drivers. I think that's the stupidest, most selfish thing anybody could ever do is drink and get behind the wheel of a car. So I think
it's pretty awesome business. These guys are great.
Yeah. So that's really awesome.
Your next concern would be, I bet that's expensive, right?
Sure.
It's really not. I'm looking right here at a very popular brand of beer.
Wow. Yeah, their prices are really good.
And it's a 6-pack for $6. $1 a beer. And it'll be delivered right to your house. So that's pretty rad, right?
Yeah.
So the next time you party like a pirate, don't drink and drive. www.bottomsupdelivery.com. Do you think you could make the sound of a pirate?
Like, arr.
Yeah, okay. So this is what we're going to do. To wrap up the commercial, I'm going to say their slogan, right? And then you make the noise of a pirate. End it up. Okay, so make sure you go to www.bottomsupdelivery.com so you can party like a pirate.
Arr. I'm a pirate. Dear Bobby, I am marrying a wonderful man I love dearly. We have planned...
Did you write this?
No.
You wrote this, didn't you?
I'm already married.
It's an old letter? It's an old letter, ain't it? Did you write this about, 7 years ago? What?
We've been married for 8 years.
8 years? Man, time's going by slow.
Oh my gosh. You need to quit playing. You know how long we've been married. You made me lose my place. Dear Bobby, I am marrying a wonderful man I love dearly.
Sexy, too. You forgot that part. Okay, I'm sorry, go ahead.
We have planned a dream wedding for ourselves rather quickly. I secure... yeah.
You sure you didn't write this letter?
I ain't judging.
Right.
We didn't get... Oh my God, we knew each other for 10 years before we got married? Stop.
What? We didn't know. We've been together 10 years now. You planned our wedding in 6 months.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. Keep reading.
Anyway, I secured the venue we wanted. There was no other place or date available for us as backup. At this point, we would lose thousands if we canceled. After months of meetings and negotiations with the woman who manages the facility, I was shocked to receive a text from my last ex-boyfriend informing me that he is the new general manager of the venue and will be my point person of contact from now on.
Oh, snap.
Things did not end well in our relationship, and he still owes me money from a loan I gave him right before the breakup. This is extremely upsetting for me. I can't imagine having to plan my wedding with someone who mistreated me and took advantage, nor do I want to see him on my wedding day. How do I express this to the staff I worked with until this point so that I won't sound bitter or petty? I know people can't steal our happiness unless we let them, but he was not part of the equation when we chose this location, and we can't move our nuptials to avoid him. Please help me see a way out of this because I feel trapped. Blushing bride.
It sounds like...
Awkward.
It is awkward.
It's very awkward.
It is awkward. How did she describe the guy she was going to marry at the beginning? Read that again.
She says she loved him dearly. A wonderful man that she loved dearly.
Well, you need to talk to your wonderful man and have him go handle the situation. If you came to me with that, like when we were getting married, and you were like, oh my God, my ex-boyfriend is the one that we're going to have to deal with.
Like, I couldn't imagine. Like,
I don't want to see him on my wedding day.
Like, this person, things ended horribly, obviously. Right. And, like, now she has to deal with him to plan her wedding. Like, that's... Ugh.
All you need to do is tell your man to go take care of it. Because if you told me that, I would go up there and I would be super professional. What we're going to say your ex-boyfriend's name is, I don't know, I started thinking of names, and I was like, oh, crap, she really dated somebody by that name. Cletus. Okay, so okay. Katie and Cletus. So I'm going to go up to Cletus. I'm going to like, Cletus, we need to have a conversation. I understand you're the general manager here, and you dated my fiance a while back. She would find it a lot better for our marriage day if you weren't here. So I need you to make that happen. And then Cletus, he could be vengeful, maybe. I don't know how it ended. And then maybe he responds with, well, I'm the, how does Cletus sound? I'm the general manager here, so I'm just going to have to be here. I don't know what.
I think you're thinking of Cleveland.
Cleveland? I don't know what you saw in this Cletus guy. I just want you to know that right now.
We broke up.
So, at that point, I would lean in very closely and I would go, well, Cletus, buddy, you do what you got to do. But once we're back from our honeymoon, I'm going to find you and we're going to have a completely different conversation. One that I don't think you would particularly care for. So, Mr. Cletus, make sure you make the right decision. I thank you, sir. Good day. And I would walk away and Cletus would be like, I don't think I'm going to be at that wedding. Now, if you're a wonderful man, can't do that, maybe he's wonderful in another way that he can handle it without the same, I don't know.
Maybe her wonderful man is very non-confrontational.
I love a confrontation. I love a good confrontation.
I'm glad because I don't. That's how we balance each other out. I let you handle things. That's how we would have handled it, I guess. Like, you can go talk to him.
Well, we probably wouldn't have handled it that way because, well, you weren't really like that when we first got. I've changed you quite a bit. I think at this point in your life, you would have called Cletus up and been like, Cletus, you need to get the hell out my marriage day.
I don't have time for that mess. Too old for this.
But that's what you need to do. Handle the situation, let him know he doesn't need to be there.
Well, also, I'm sure whatever this venue is, they're probably spending a good deal of money.
And she said thousands, right? Lots of money, yeah. So I'm sure if the staff, surely there's somebody above him. If he just got this job, there's got to be somebody above him. And surely if whoever is above him knows about the situation, I'm sure they can make other arrangements where they didn't have to deal with him. I'm sure they wouldn't want to lose, the business or, the reputation of a situation like that. So, yeah. Either way, it's got to be handled. That's just weird. Awkward. We're good? Then we answered her question? I think we did.
Yeah.
What if, she listens to this show?
Ooh, the Blushing Bride?
Yeah. Pretty rad, huh? There's probably some people out there right now listening, and they're thinking, Why would she not listen to the show if she wrote in? You're going to have to go back to earlier episodes to find out why.
Oh.
Okay, a couple things we got coming up we're pretty excited about. In October, we're going to be in the October-September edition of Twins Magazine. So we're pretty excited about that.
Yeah, that's really exciting.
The story of us and our kids and the podcast. And you know what else? Alex from Beardwags was actually the one that wrote the story. And it was very, very good.
Yeah, he did a great job.
He did a really good job.
It's really well written, and we really appreciate it, because neither of us are writers.
If you've never heard of Twins Magazine, it is a national/international parenting magazine specifically dedicated to parents with twins, triplets, and higher order multiples. They've been around for 31 years. Mm-hmm. They just made a big switch with the company. Before you could find their magazines in Barnes and Noble and stuff like that, and they've went to all digital now. So it's a digital subscription that you can get on your tablets or whatnot. But you can order a printed magazine if you want. They print on demand, so all you do is just go to their website, twinsmagazine.com, and I think it's like $12.99 plus shipping. But we're pretty excited. I think it's going to be good.
It's really exciting. They're I know not everyone is a twin or parent of twins, and so a lot of people are probably, oh my god, I don't really care, but I don't know, they have lots of cool stuff, lots of cute pictures of, they have lots of like little kid twin pictures and stuff, and they're just adorable, and lots of interesting articles and facts about twins, and so it's really interesting for us, but we're really excited about it.
The editor-in-chief, Krista, it's actually a family-owned magazine, and they have multiples in their family, and that's how it got started. So it's pretty rad.
Yeah, we're big fans. We have been ever since we found out we were having twins.
Yeah, we were all things twins and triplets and at that point. The next thing we have coming up is the September 24th, 25th, 26th, and 27th. I will be given the keys to Apocalypse Comics in North Myrtle Beach, and I'll be running the store. So swing in, say hi, buy a book. And then on Saturday, I think someone beautiful might be hanging out with me as well.
Let me find out.
I'm talking about you, stupid.
Don't call me stupid.
God. So you're looking forward to it? I think it'll be fun. We got a babysitter. We're just going to go hang out in the comic book store and talk to people. It'll be nice.
It'll be fun.
So guys, stop by and say hi.
And...
What's up? Oh, Rich. That's what you're going to say, right?
Yeah.
We are also going to have a guest that day. I've never been sure if I can pronounce his last name right. I call him Rich, but his last name is Rich Molinelli, I think. Molinelli,
I believe.
He was at Free Comic Book Day with us. He was the judge of the zombie contest. Super nice guy and crazy talented.
Yeah, he's an incredible artist.
Yeah, so we actually might walk away with a prize or two from Saturday that we can give away to everybody. So come check it out. Last thing, Bob's News. You ready for my news story?
I guess so.
We've made it pretty, I think I do news stories every episode now, right?
I think so, yeah.
We should get theme music. Should we do some theme music for the news story?
Like what kind of theme music?
I don't know. Just something.
News music?
Yeah, why not? Beep, 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 beep.
Like something very dramatic.
I don't know. We'll do something different. It'll just be, I don't know, something different. We'll put your voice over. How about that? Do you want to say I don't know, Bob's News
Welcome to the Bob O'Clock News.
I'll go with that.
Welcome to the Bob O'Clock News.
I have two news stories, and I picked them out specifically for you. And I hope you...
That scares me.
Why does it scare you?
Because I have no idea what it could be.
No, I really picked these out to be nice. I thought you would really enjoy these stories. Okay, there's a small...
Are they sad?
No.
Okay, good.
I'm
so sick of sad news. Sorry, go ahead.
You gonna let me tell my news story?
Bob O'Clock News. You're the star. Go ahead.
Thank you. In this edition of the Bob O'Clock News, I'm just joking. I'm not going to do that. There is a small island in Washington, and in 2000...
Like Washington State?
Washington State. And in 2001, there was a fair, and a bunch of the rabbits they had escaped. So, over the past 14 years, these rabbits have been multiplying.
On this island?
On this island.
The fair was on the island?
Yes.
Is it like a small island or a big island?
Yeah. Well, it's gotten to the point now where it's out of control. So
rabbits multiply really quickly. Like like their gestational period is
Right.
really short, and yeah.
Well, they've announced that it officially is an issue and they've got to take care of it. But a lot of people are like, we don't want to go on like a killing spree and taking out these
You can't just
bunnies.
go like killing all these bunnies.
Because a lot of people say that's like the best part of going to the island is that you see rabbits everywhere. There's just bunnies all over the
awesome
place.
that, like an island with bunnies
Well,
everywhere.
it sounds awesome, but here's the problem. Like they have a school, and these bunnies apparently got onto the football field during break and dug it up. And it cost the school system $80,000 to repair.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, the option was put on the table to start trapping and euthanizing the bunnies to try to control it. And a lot of people really didn't want to do that. But not only that, it would be very, very expensive to have the manpower to try to make that happen. That's
Yeah, I
how
mean-
many rabbits there are that they're like, we can't afford to go after them.
Oh my gosh.
So the what they have on the table now is they're thinking about introducing hawks into the environment to help level it out.
A natural
Yeah.
predator.
So that's pretty crazy, right? It's a bunny infested island.
Like,
it's the cutest infestation
Yeah,
ever.
what a cute infestation to have.
I thought you would like that story.
Wow. I mean, it kind of makes me sad, though.
Story number 2. Devoted dog stands guard over trapped pup for a week until rescued. So this guy was having a party. This is also in Washington. Man, there's lots of crazy animal stories coming out of Washington. So a guy was having a party, and apparently someone left their door open, and his 2 dogs got loose. And one of the dogs fell into like a well. It's a very shallow well. Like it's only like 3 or 4 feet. But the dog couldn't get out. The other dog, instead of leaving and going home, he stayed at the top of that well with no food, no water, nothing, for a whole week until Animal Rescue found him.
Oh my gosh.
You legitimately have tears coming out of your eyes right now.
That's so sweet.
So that's crazy, right?
That just goes to show you dogs are better than people.
It's better than a lot of people, that's for sure.
I don't know if I could sit by your side and starve for a week.
Oh my God.
I'm totally kidding. I would definitely help you out of the 3-foot well.
I could sit by your side a lot longer than you could sit by mine. I'm good to go, I think.
No, that is so, oh my gosh, that is so sweet. Dogs are so awesome.
Well, I think I'm good. You got anything else?
I got nothing.
Make sure you check out www.bottomsupdelivery.com. They're also on Facebook. And we're going to ask you for a favor, listeners. Please go check out their Facebook page, like it, go to their website, and I'll tell you a secret. Maybe, just maybe, we'll have them as a sponsor again. So go check them out.
Tell them you heard about them from our podcast.
Yeah, go tell them. Go hang out with them. Don't hang out with them. Go have a party and then decide halfway through we didn't get enough
Well,
beer.
yeah, I don't think they want people to hang out with them. They want people to spend their money.
That's right. I think that's what all businesses want, right?
Go order something from them.
So www.bottomsupdelivery.com.
Bye.
Bye.
Arr. I'm a pirate.